All right, now I can swing a rear around.
Safety first.
Safety third. Oh.
Well, for the first time in weeks and weeks, we're actually leaving nice weather. It's 61 degrees in Dallas, hopping on Alaskan Airlines, and we're going to San Francisco. We're going to rescue a really rare sports car, but guess what? I don't know what it is for sure. I saw pictures of it. The owner doesn't actually know what it is. He bought it in 1970, raced it for about 12 years, put it in his mom's garage in 1982. So I'm thinking it's either an Oscar, a Maserati, or hopefully Ferrari. So grab your cup of joe and let's go. So we're in San Francisco, 6T Rentals. They gave us some fair deals, about 200 bucks a day, but they didn't have a Jeep, so the next best thing, Dodge Challenger. This could be fun. So we're at Muscle Beach, see right there. We went and picked up Sean. He's worried about getting the rig in here. So we're gonna see if we can get the rig in here before tomorrow morning. We don't normally do this, but we're concerned that we cannot get to this car. Yeah, you hadn't said no yet, Sean. So the question is, do we have the truck facing down so we can roll it in, and up so we can pull it in? So, look how narrow that garage door is. Wow. So it's been in there forever. So we're here. Let's walk out here just so you see actually how steep this hill is.
Judging from this pole, probably need to go down. what kind of grade do you think that is?
It looks like almost a 45 to me. What do you think? I mean, literally, it looks like a 45.
Holy moly.
But we know it's not a big sports car. Look how narrow the garage door is.
I'm not even worried about the car right now.
Well, I am. The question is, do we get it out here and pull it in, or do we get it out and let it roll into the trailer and run over something?
Well, if it's got no brakes, going that way would be the wise way, but I'm worried about that sign.
I say we pull up, we go right here, we pull the Challenger up behind it, hook a strap to it, and pull it up the hill and winch it in the trailer. Okay. Job done, 30 minutes.
I'm gonna grenade 4 houses.
Yeah, at least. I think we can do that, Sean.
Oh, I can get up this hill.
Okay. We're bringing the trailer in here. Wow. So we're at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco. The last time I stayed here was in 2006. We were on the Gumball Rally. So thanks Maximilian Cooper for that experience. It was amazing. If you don't know what the Gumball Rally is, look it up. It is a once-in-a-lifetime bucket list for car people. This place is right. So we're gonna go freshen up and have some dinner. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, and today is a great day to be alive for sure. We're gonna go rescue either a Bitsa. What's a Bitsa? Bits of this, bits of that. A Maserati, an Oscar, maybe a Ferrari. I'm hoping it's a Ferrari. What's an Oscar? Official special construction automobile. More on that later. It has to do with the Maserati brothers and their designers and things like that. Now the backstory of this car is the guy bought it in 1970. Raced it around, I think in SCCA and some on the streets until 1982, and parked it in a garage in a house on 43rd Street, which is one of the really famous streets. It's like at a 45-degree angle in a garage, and the home itself was built in 1927. We've got to get the car out of the garage in the next, well actually we're gonna get it out of the garage today if we do the deal. You need it out of the garage the next 2 weeks because the house is finally being sold. Neat piece of property, hopefully we'll get to look at it too. Haven't seen the car yet, I've only seen a couple pictures. We went and staked it out yesterday. This is going to be one of our more interesting loads. It's going to be difficult, and Sean P's bringing in the big trailer, so grab your cup of joe and let's go. So here are the owners. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you, sir?
Okay. It's a long drive.
Is it a long drive?
Yeah, it was a lot of
Crazy
traffic.
traffic?
Yeah.
Hi, Dennis Collins.
James.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Dennis Collins.
Hi.
This is Zach.
Hi, Zach.
He's kind of documenting us finding the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be a super car for you guys then.
I hope
Sounds
so.
like- yeah, well, good.
Especially if we can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
That's the mystery.
Were you expecting
you have a
this?
truck coming or?
Truck will be here at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So we're just going to pull it up right here and pull it out and winch it in the trailer.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Take too long, huh? I hope.
I don't think it'll take more than 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yep.
because I got to meet a friend and I wasn't sure if I should go first or, you know.
Well, it's up to you. Well,
yeah.
let's
Let's just
see. Let's see how stuck it is.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yes.
So by the paperwork you sent me, did you buy it in 1970?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you last registered it in 81 or 82?
Yeah.
And what did that owner tell you it was? What kind of car?
He told me it was a Ferrari.
Told you it was a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I didn't know, you know, I was in my 20s, so.
Is it aluminum or steel?
I think it's aluminum, but I'm not positive. Remember I mentioned it might be steel, but
Yes, sir.
you thought it was aluminum?
It looked aluminum in the pictures. And you think it used to be right-hand drive?
Yeah, because, you know, with this pontoon fender, if you look on the other side, it has a bump here. I was thinking that that bump was for somebody's leg to be in.
For the light, or maybe for the column to go through.
Uh-huh.
That is unusual. That might have taken a while to figure out.
So I did ask him why he put in a Volvo front end, and he said originally it came with leaf springs front end.
Okay.
Straight axle.
So it was a straight axle on the front with leaf springs.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Okay. Do you know what year the Corvette motor is?
It's not a Corvette motor.
It's just Corvette valve
It's
covers.
just it's just a 327. I think it was a 63, if I'm not mistaken.
But it is a tube chassis,
Yeah.
which is really neat. Did you ever see a number on the chassis anywhere?
No,
Did you look?
no.
Never looked. Okay.
Because there should be a tag on it for, you know, California special construction.
Yeah, I saw that on your paperwork. I'm just curious if that number was made up by California, or if that was actually the chassis number of the car.
No, it was issued by California, I'm pretty sure. And they usually would give them a sticker to stick on the chassis, which I've never found. And it almost looked like, I kind of thought that the spare tire went here originally.
Yeah, it's odd. The trunk is odd.
Yeah.
Did you ever drive it?
Yeah.
You did drive it? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you race in SCCA or drive it on the street?
Just drove in the street.
How many tickets did you get in this?
Never got a ticket, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, sir, I'm pretty good at this stuff. I've studied my whole life, and I don't know what it is.
Well, when you do, let them know.
I will figure it out.
I'm sure you will.
I don't know.
Yeah, just whatever you do to it, boy, please keep me informed.
Sure, I will.
Send me pictures and whatnot.
I'm leaning towards this as an Oscar.
What is that?
That was a official special construction automobile that was done by some of the designers that designed the Maseratis for the Maserati brothers back in the day. And they couldn't use the Maserati name for a while, so they just named him Oscar.
Maybe.
But a lot of times what happened when these cars were retired after they raced or whatever, the motors were the only thing that had any value. So the motors and transmissions and rear ends and all the stuff that's gone off of this car went in other cars, and then they very commonly put a Chevrolet or Ford motor in them and just played with them.
Yeah. And the other reason I thought it's a right-hand drive is because that door is bigger, deeper.
This is very unusual.
Yeah.
This was going to take some studying. Now all we have to do is figure out how to get it out of here.
Well, we'll be able to pull it out and then get the spare on it. Now take the.
Jack up the roll place a little more. They're pretty well maxed out. Okay. Well, you got a deal. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but the first thing I'm going to do is try to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You know
And-
he has another car for sale, right?
I tried to get him to send me pictures of it, but
I did.
is it here or is it in Sacramento?
It's in Sacramento.
Okay, all right. For some reason, I didn't get them. I didn't reply back. That's why I didn't reply back.
Oh.
I may have missed them. I've got to watch them later. I'll look at those and see if we can't get together on that.
Yeah, it's sitting in our driveway and it's taking my parking space. It's like,
Do I need to give you my card?
I hate it. It's like, it's taking up all the garage space, sitting there, a car that doesn't even move.
Well, I'm definitely interested in that one as well. I don't know how I missed the pictures. I will look at those this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd
'Cause
be great.
I even sent pictures of the motor number to show.
I don't know how I missed that.
the
I'm sorry
correct
about that. That's definitely got my curiosity for sure.
I think an electric motor would go in really nice.
JJ, we need to move
The
your
guys from this area would not like that. It's got a little Ferrari badge on the nose. You see that?
Yeah. That was hand painted.
Okay. Look at that. So far it's moving easy. There's Sean P. Good morning! Good morning. How long are you going to be here? Try to pull that truck, aquí. That one right there. Yeah. Okay. Gracias. And we'll see what happens. Got my hands dirty. Now watch Sean. Should we try to back it in here? That would be something else. I don't know if that's possible. I think we're probably gonna end up pushing it out and winching it up in there. We have to try to hustle with this one because we're not sure what's gonna happen. So we can get it to there, hook the winch cable to it. I don't know. We'll come see what we're up against and then we'll drop the gate. And
Can I wrap my brain around these hills still?
yeah, sure. Sean, this is James and Cheryl.
James, Cheryl, good to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
We already pushed, the hard work's already done. We already pushed the car out.
Oh, awesome.
Let's push this thing outside, Sean, see what we got.
Okay.
It doesn't steer, so I think the three of us just got a guy in it.
It's on rollers.
Let's cut this way a little bit. It's solid car, metal. Yeah, I think it's steel. Not sure, but
We're gonna hit right here in this crack. At what point do we chuck this to where it doesn't roll down the hill?
as soon as we get out. Okay.
How about that? Holy moly, rock and roll.
Pretty cool, huh? Do we have an air tank? Let's find out. If not, that's what I brought the spare wheel for.
Yeah, the tire's shredded. It doesn't take air.
No, not at all.
No, you can see the color there.
Let's fight that. Let's drop the gate. Nothing's easy. Golly. Time. That's pretty quick. Except for you left the washers off.
You gotta do it. Those are for the hubcaps. Smarty pants.
Safety first.
These are for the hubcaps.
Okay. Good morning, sir. You want to help?
Sure.
Outstanding. I'll pay if you help us. Okay. You have any gloves?
Yeah.
Car's a tiny bit dirty.
Okay.
Go. Recruiting the neighbor. Let's go meet the neighbor. Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Sam.
Sam Dennis Collins.
Dennis, nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for helping.
No problem. Absolutely.
So this has been in this garage since,
Yeah, this thing's wild.
I think, about 82.
What year is this?
We're not sure.
Not sure.
Hopefully late 50s, but it could be as new as 1970.
Wow.
So what our plan is, it doesn't seem to be super heavy.
Yeah.
The four of us are going to muscle it out here
Okay.
on the rear dollies, swing it around, and winch it in the trailer.
Let's do it.
Now, that's the simplest thing that could possibly happen.
Sounds good.
Okay. Normally I wouldn't set something like this on the car, but I think it needs to be painted. It's debatable. This could be interesting. The worst thing that could happen, get away with it, if this goes down the hill, we're just going to take off. Is it insured, James?
No, but it'll get transferred to your name.
That's right, it is. That could be a problem. Okay, let's not let that happen.
Sticker to put on it real quick.
Okay, so what we'll do is, I think we're just gonna go forward, swing the rear around. I've already got that hooked up front, try to get that on the winch as fast as we can.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
The brakes were on this one.
What about the e-brake?
Right. You want me to start it? All right, let's.
It doesn't run.
You got the shotgun shells in there? It's not loading.
It looks like it's locked. The front tires aren't turning. Okay.
Yeah, we're so close to the wall.
We might be back to the dollars. Actually, is it stuck on something?
Oh.
Yeah, let's try pushing it. Pull it again. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's resisting.
No, it's not. The tires aren't going. You got it. Here, you'll get right here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just go straight with it enough. Just got to push hard on this side so I can get it hooked up to the winch. Okay, hang on.
All right, now I can swing the rear around.
Safety first.
Maybe third.
See, that's why I did that. Okay, so go ahead and swing the rear end around.
I think I can get it.
No, we want to come back to that.
Yeah, we're hitting the driveway.
I measured this out.
Just do this. Wow, look professional.
Watch out for the carpet.
Want me to move the seat?
So now we strap it down at the beach, I suppose? We will strap it down in Newark. Because we're heading here to look at some more cars. You just didn't know about that.
What?
Yeah. I haven't told you yet.
Oh my God.
Well, Sam, you're a huge help.
Yeah.
James, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
No problem.
Appreciate you being a caretaker of that fine automobile for so long. It's a beauty. Now all we gotta do is figure out what it is.
That's right.
Then we'll let you know.
Yes.
All right. We'll go back and look at the pictures of the other car. We'll hit you up next week.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Sam, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's freaking cool.
My pleasure.
Now, I had breakfast this morning. I had a little small fruit plate
Yeah.
and a half a carafe of coffee, or not even carafe, a half of, what do you call it, pot of coffee? It was
Yeah.
43 bucks.
Yeah, welcome to San Francisco.
Oh,
You had breakfast?
I mean, I wanted to buy you lunch, but I don't know how much lunch costs here. Is it 100 or is it 200?
No, you know, I'd say a C note is plenty.
Cool. Well, thanks for helping.
Thank you.
No, really.
Good luck on restoring this vehicle, guys.
Yep,
Cheers.
have a great day. Thanks for your help. That was awesome. All right, Sean. He's smiling.
So, am I strapping at least one down the back?
No, I think we'll strap the whole thing down. It'll probably break loose while we're going. A lot of times they do.
Okay.
Next time, bring a smaller trailer that you can back into the driveway.
Agreed.
Hey, that was our original plan.
Well, James, next time you have a Bitza, Oscar, a Maserati, or Ferrari in there, call me. We'll bring a smaller. So it was a great long day in San Francisco, rescuing the Bitza, Oscar, Maserati, Ferrari. We're not sure what it is yet. And of course we're gonna go eat. So we came all the way to Burlingame, which is quite a ways where we're at, to eat at Kincaid's, which is a famous steak and chop house. Let's go check it out. So the first thing up is some really good looking prawns. A little bit of lemon on them. We're gonna stick with the cocktail sauce. Super fresh. Incredible, super fresh. And they're gluten-free. This is their farm fresh gluten-free salad. It is outstanding. So far so good. All right, we crushed the first order of prawns. They were so good, we got another order. The salad was amazing. And I got baked halibut with avocado on top. Let's try this out. Yes, I'm gonna eat healthy for a whole month in a row. You hadn't figured that out yet. It's great. Well, that was a great way to end a great day. Now we're on our way back to Dallas to try to figure out exactly what we bought. Is it a Bitza? Is it an Oscar? Is it a Maserati? Is it a Ferrari? Well, hopefully we'll find out soon. So please like, tag, share, and follow, and most of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. And we're back, and we've had some time to go over the car. Zach has taken a really good video of the underpinnings of the car, the entire chassis, if you will. We've had two local guys look at it, and they think that the chassis, or they're convinced that the chassis is a Cobra chassis. Could possibly be an AC chassis, you know, before it was actually an AC Cobra. Also, we've looked back here. The rear diff, we're not positive, but the rear differential appears to be an Austin Healey rear diff, which is fairly common because that was a hypoid rear axle, which is extremely strong. And we've got some knockoffs here, which leads us to believe that at one time the chassis of this car was a wire wheel chassis, which could have been an AC, could have been AC Asica, you know, it could have been a Cobra itself, which is actually possible. So what I want you guys to do is look at the video that we've shown and see if you think it is a Cobra chassis. The body is aluminum. If you look in the Cobra book early on in the days, there was a bunch of special built cars. I haven't found one exactly like this, but the Maserati, some of the earlier Maseratis, the doors open like this. But again, the body is aluminum, and it doesn't appear to be a homemade or handmade deal because it's so nicely done. It looks factory. Don't know if it could have been Pininfarina, Vignali, or we just don't know. But we want you guys to look at the chassis. We've gotten that far. We did find a number on the car. It's on the front of the chassis. It's 1185. That doesn't correspond to a Cobra. It doesn't correspond to any Ferrari like this style. Now I don't have the records that haven't looked to see if it may correspond with an Ace. But if a number 1185 hits one of you guys out there somewhere, let me know. But here it is. As far as we know right now, it's still a Bitza, but it's a cool one. And it could have just been a special sports racer back in the day. But however, if you look at the chassis, and if you notice it's a Cobra Export, it looks like a Cobra chassis. We have not found a number on the front. right or left front frame horn, which is where they're supposed to be. If you know where another number is on a Cobra chassis, or if you think you know what this chassis is, you know where the number is, let us know. But there you go. What is it? We don't know. If you know, let me know. See you later.